Good morning and greetings from Northumberland on the 19th of November. It's really another dark and dreary morning with the rain running down the windows and the prospect of another wet day. Today we celebrate one of the heroines of the faith in this area, St. Hilda. St. Hilda probably stands as the greatest example of a woman saint of this golden age. She was a princess within the Deirian branch of the Northumbrian royal family. Her father was probably assassinated, although we can't be entirely sure. She was under the influence of her uncle, King of her uncle the king, who brought Paulinus to this land, and she was baptized by Paulinus. After his death and a period of time, Oswald became king, a different branch of the family, and one that might have been antagonistic to her. She was determined to go to France to become a religious sister. But Aidan, who was brought by Oswald, called her back to Northumberland and encouraged her to set up a religious house here, first at Hartlepool and then in what we call Whitby now. And this house she set up at Whitby was a beacon of Christianity and light. It was a double house, a house of men and women living together under one rule in a degree of separation, but with one head, an abbess, and she was the abbess. And such was the prestige of Whitby that it became the site of the synod that was to decide the future of the church in the northeast. Hilda would have favoured the Irish, some call Celtic version, but that was not to be. And after the decision at Whitby, she loyally sought to live out her life as part of the greater church. It's said that 5 bishops were trained in this time at Whitby. She also encouraged Caedmon to write in the English language songs and poems of praise to God. So we give thanks for her faith, her influence, the way in which she represented the important part that women played, women like Ebba, who we celebrate here, and others, in founding monasteries, in acting as Christian mothers and queens, but also as religious leaders. We celebrate her many talents, her courage, and her faithfulness to God. And we give thanks for this tradition of Christian witness that goes back to that golden age and which she represents to us here today in this place on this dark morning. A prayer for her. Eternal God, who made the Abbess Hilda to shine like a jewel in our land, and through her holiness and leadership, blessed your church with new life and unity. Help us like her to yearn for the gospel of Christ, to reconcile those who are divided through him who is alive and reigns with you in the unity of the Holy Spirit, God now and to the ages of ages. May God make us shine like lights. May the light of the gospel shine in Ukraine, in Iran, and in the lives of men and women throughout the world. May God bless us all.